Hello Screen Watchers, it is the Screen Watcher here with another movie review for you, and as you can see by my special guest here, I went to go see Christopher Robin in theaters today, and it was a pretty gosh darn good movie, but let's go ahead and jump on into the review, shall we? Starting with the cast. It's actually a pretty phenomenal cast, starting with Ewan McGregor. He played Christopher Robin. You would know him from the Star Wars prequels. You also have Haley Atwell. She played his wife, Evelyn. So Evelyn Robin, she was from the Captain America movie and actually got a spin-off TV show. You have Bronte Carmichael, who played Madeline Robin. That's their daughter. You also have Jim Cummings, who played the voice of Pooh and Tigger. And if you look at his resume is extremely long. He has done voice acting in a ton of different things. He's always done the voice of Pooh and Tigger, but he has done a ton of voice acting. He's probably in the Voice Acting Hall of Fame out there, if there was one. So then you also have Brad Garrett. He played Eeyore. You would know him from Everybody Loves Raymond. He was also a voice in Tangled. You have Nick Mohammed. He played Piglet. I know him from The Martian. You have Peter Capaldi. He played Rabbit. He was in Doctor Who and World War Z. You have Sophie Okonedo, who played Kanga. She was in After Earth. You have Toby Jones, who played Owl. Toby Jones is in a ton of things, especially in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so that's where you would probably know him from, especially recently. And you have Sarah Sheen, who played Rue. This was her first acting gig that she is credited for. So that was the cast. There's obviously a ton of secondary and tertiary characters from there, but that's the main list of people that I wanted to talk about. The overarching theme, the storyline of the movie is that Christopher Robin is now a grown-up. He's an adult. He has left the 100-acre wood, and you see a lot of his life done in a quick montage at the beginning, which is pretty cool. You see in the trailer that he's a working adult and he's kind of lost his way. He's now working hard. He has kind of forgotten about how to play and all of his friends from the 100-acre wood, and one day Pooh wakes up and the 100-acre wood is foggy and he doesn't know where any of his friends are. So he leaves the 100-acre wood to go and find Christopher Robin to help him find his friends. And he finds him at a time where not only does Pooh need help, but Christopher Robin needs help. So it's kind of a very, very touching story. That's pretty much all of the storyline I'm going to get into, because everything else is going to get kind of spoilery. Other than that, what I want to talk about is the movie overall is about 2/3 kind of sad, but the last third is very, very redemptive, very, very touching. So it kind of makes up for it. No, I didn't cry. You cried. No, you teared up. It was very, very touching. Ewan McGregor played Christopher Robin very, very well. The young actors that they had play young Christopher Robin did a very good job of being whimsical, walking through the 100-acre wood for the very short amount of times they were in the movie. So I want to give them credit as well in the review. But it's, as somebody who's grown up with, Winnie the Pooh, this is literally a 30-year-old Winnie the Pooh doll that I've had forever, that my parents gave me when I moved out just to make sure I could keep it for my kids, which hopefully it's sanitized, but who knows. It's probably carrying botulism or something. But the movie is such a good moral story. It's very nostalgic without being overly so. It doesn't beat you over the head with it. So I left the theater feeling very good about myself, and that's the whole point of it, is, remember how to be a child and you'll never really forget, how to have a good time, how to be a good family, and that kind of stuff. And it was a good time. I enjoyed it. It's definitely going to be something that I'm going to purchase. The previews had me a little bit worried with how realistically the characters looked, Pooh and Tigger, and how their mouths were very, very tiny and moving and all that kind of stuff. That was a little creepy to me, but over the movie it got normalized and it really wasn't that weird. And there were some very funny parts when, you know, the characters are in the real world and interacting with people. There were some very good laughs that came from that. So I was a big fan of it. Like I said, I'm definitely going to buy it. It'll probably be a DVD instead of Blu-ray. Didn't think it was necessary to be on Blu-ray. Yeah, other than that, really good voice acting, as always. You know, when it comes through Disney, you always get the best. You know, Brad Garrett as Eeyore was very, very funny, depressed as Eeyore always was. You know, Piglet was always very neurotic and skittish, and Pooh, Jim Cummings did a phenomenal job playing Pooh. He was the same character that he's always been, but he's the lovable, not big-brained, but overly big-hearted character that he needed to be and always has been in both book and movie form. And you have no other way about you but to love him. So that's my review of Christopher Robin. Have you seen it? Let me know. What did you think about it in the comments down below? Do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, this has been the Screen Watcher with another movie review. Hopefully your popcorn was always fresh, and hopefully you enjoy your day at the cinema. Have a great day.